Hey,
Hey, Internet. Oh, there it is. Me, whenever I hear Charles Bradley shout out Poughkeepsie. We're live, you hear?
what's up, Internet?
Oh. Yes.
They're trickling in. The people are coming. 7, 8, 15, 17.
60.
There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. They're rolling in.
There
I
it
see
is.
him. We already got a howdy host. Howdy ho to you, neighbor. Oh, man. Let's see. Neil Brown says, hey, guys.
Neil.
Christopher McCormick says, yo. I'm going to do that in like Boomhauer voice from Hey,
man.
talking about him.
Yeah, Chris McCormick, man.
Mr. Farron. Always confuses me because it says Tammy Farron. So I assume it's Robert Farron.
I think it's whoever's logged in at that time
Right.
when that notification pops.
He says, howdy, hark, hark the herald, Darkside dudes. That's what he says.
Hey-o.
Johnny Benjamin says, the gooch is loose. You're damn right it is. He's gonna get juicy too.
Juicy Peach.
The Withrows on the line.
Both with
Separate but equal.
We got two.
I've only trained for one hand. It's almost.
Mike Withrow.
Oh shit! This guy throwing up the signs. Laura wishes us a grateful evening. Eddie Eater says, hey there. Hey Eddie.
What's up, Eddie?
Let's see. Mike Withrow says, evening men, just wanted to say hi. Can't watch for too long tonight, unfortunately. It's alright, I'm sure Laura got your back.
There it is.
But yeah.
What we got?
Everybody's working for the weekend this week, huh?
What's good? What's happening this weekend?
We got a little thing. Am I thing, right? Oh yeah, I'll get that in a second.
We got a little party this weekend.
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! It's not that bad.
8th anniversary party celebration. It's going down this Saturday. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get a bit of food, get a little beer, some sales. Everybody likes the sales. Live music, giveaways. Special shout out to Electro Shop Therapy. Gonna be hitting us from all corners of the store.
Quadrophonic.
Whoa.
You multiply that times 2, and that's 8th anniversary.
I like that. It's all connected.
That's right.
So yeah, come out, celebrate with us. Can't do it without you. And like I said, there will be beer.
What happens if there is a large storm this weekend? I don't fucking know.
We don't worry about it.
We don't plan about that shit. You know what? We gonna be here.
We are the storm.
I got a plow. Yeah. And
Oh!
a little just came through the wire today. You want to hit the only the top part of that, please. That little beer permit coming in the mail today. So there will be beer, Kim. There will be beer. Tapped at not 9 a.m., 10 a.m. when we open, and quality tested. You can be assured.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if there's inclement weather, we will we'll figure that out. I don't know about it, but
Don't put that evil on us.
yeah. Don't you do it, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that evil on us.
Let's see. Fortunately, Laura is not going to be able to watch this evening either. We will definitely be on there Saturday. Sorry, guys. No need to be sorry, Withrows. We got you.
Always thankful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck.
Let's see. Storm equals snowshoes. Bust them out.
There it is.
Damn right. That's dedication, Holmes. And Molly Jean says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Molly.
New Year, Molly.
How'd the Taylor Swift record go underneath the Christmas tree?
There it is. I can finally talk about it. All right, shall we?
Let's get in. Let's dive in.
Let's
deep.
get to the gooch. And in celebration of a new Darkside podcast episode coming soon, I got you a little poems and songs of Middle Earth. That's right. Side 1, read by one J.R.R. Tolkien. That's John Ronald Rule Tolkien. And that's him reading in English and in Elvish. That's
Elvish,
right.
yeah.
He reads in Elvish as well. And on your side B, you got a whole bunch of music like they do down over in Middle Earth, the middle of Earth.
It's Middletown. It's about 45 minutes.
That's
away.
it. I gotta show you the rip there. It is what it is. Still plays. Don't worry. New Darkside coming soon.
Speaking of G's, Gorman's Gooch is on the line.
The old gooch.
He's here. Can't forget him.
I knew I smelled something.
Pungent. Well, speaking of poems and musings and writings, how about a classic? We'll start off, for me, with Leonard Cohen's Songs from a Room. So this is Cohen's second album. I want to say that was 69. Came out in 1969. And this was the follow-up to his first album. That's what makes it the second album.
True.
And this one, I would say darker than the first Cohen record.
They wanted it darker.
Oh, see what he did there. That's fucking good. Of course, it has Bird on a Wire. Seemed so long ago, Nancy. Tonight will be fine. He was super depressed, and it shows, and it's lovely. So if you want to get sad, or if you want it darker, Leonard Cohen.
Moving right along. I'm bringing the roots. Bringing some hip hop roots for you, but they're not hip hop albums.
Oh.
Little jazz albums for you. From Bob James. When I talk about the hip hop roots, well, of course, this has Nautilus on it. Been sampled by everyone of the golden age of hip hop: Slick Rick, Eric B, and Rakim. Heavily sampled though, a CTI first press, gate folded there, a little something, maybe a little stick, I don't know. But also, I got two also,
Dibs.
and dibs on one,
Dibs on the first one.
dibs on two.
I'm going to assume it's DJ Pearly.
Okay,
the champ.
Pearly knows. Pearly knows Take Me to Mardi Gras. It's on this one. Y'all heard the bells. Every hip hop song from 85 to 90. No, I mean, even up till today, it was even sampled by A$AP Rocky a couple albums ago. So, some hip hop roots for you with some Bob James.
Dib. Double dip. Double. When you dib, I dib, we dib.
We all did for ice cream.
Couple moments ago, Molly Jean asked, when does the record store day list for April come out? I don't have an exact date because we don't control those things.
True,
but
they're teasing us. They're slowly just...
I want to say it's usually early March. That's probably about when it's going to drop. We are just as excited as you. I don't know if you saw our post, but they're doing a cool little thing. They're bringing back the 3-inch record player. So scroll back a little further on the Darkside feed. Take a peek at that. It will be here on RSD. And Michael Tecker says, what up?
What up, Mike? Oh, Tucker. Alright, moving on.
All right.
We haven't heard from Chip, and I know he's getting down on this.
Chip, you get ready.
Because
Because C is for Chip,
it's true.
and C is for Cookie. And that means C is for country. It's Sesame Street Country. That's right. Such memorable classics as Songs with Crystal Gale and Big Bird, Keep on Smiling with Glenn Campbell and Oscar the Grouch, Kinfolk with Ernie Burt and Oscar the Grouch. So many classics here. You got Glenn Campbell, Crystal Gale, Loretta Lynn, and Tanya or Tanya, depending on your dialect, Tucker. It's the old gatefold copy. Just, the Sesame Street records always go.
True.
Children's records don't come very quick. And there he is. He dibbed it. We called it.
You know what? Let's...
Bit of a diplomat.
I'm going to use that to segue into our start your ear off right picks this week.
Oh, yeah?
And
What we got?
we're keeping it in Texas, just for tip.
All my
Just for
exes.
tip. Some ZZ Top reissue coming out this week for you. Tejas. And I forgot which one this one
Tejas
is.
Mick.
Produce
That one's Tejas.
Tejas and the pink one.
El Loco.
El Loco. See, if I wasn't so loco, I would have remembered that. And of course, there's 2 more this week.
We got a couple more. We've got an absolute classic, a nice compliment to that Leonard Cohen record I talked about earlier. It's Graham Parsons' GP. Of course, Graham Parsons of the Byrds, a country classic here. If you like heroin, if you like Keith Richards, you like country, you like the Byrds, you're gonna love this record. An absolute fucking classic. Includes a bonus 7-inch with it. And not to be outdone, on limited edition white vinyl. It's Crosby, Stills and Nash so far. Just another classic. It's got wooden chips, Teach Your Children. All the hits is on here. Tyler, what do you get when you start your year off right?
Of course, you get the complimentary Rhino 2019 calendar featuring a host of info and sweet pics. So put it up on your wall and remember the date.
And remember that the record store date in it is wrong.
True.
We should probably go through and cross them out.
Yeah,
So remind
just
people.
one by one. Of course, see the full list of all the Rhino releases on our website, darksiderecords.com.
Like Darkside Records.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to the used catch.
Here we go. Let's bring it we'll go a little more contemporary. now.
Okay, all right.
We got a trio here. A trio of the Mumfords. So we're starting off with 2009's Sigh No More.
Classic.
Then we're going to 2011 Babel. And then we hit it up with 2013 or 14's Wilder Mind. So Mumford goes electric here. So we got a trio of Mumford and Sons records. We don't see all these very often, particularly used. So save a couple shekels. Get yourself something nice.
Or if you want them sealed or still in print, see us at the front. We'll special order them for you. Hey, what
Rare
up, Seal?
appearance.
And since we're talking batches, let me just hit you with my batch. They come, they go. So here's your chance before everyone else gets them.
Get ready.
Get a little Talking Heads action for you. A little clean copy of Little Creatures. And maybe some more songs about buildings and food. Love the food.
And one that went real quick last week.
A little Talking Heads, Fear of Music.
Dibs heads all.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's what we do it.
That takes care of that.
True.
All right.
Ran
Well,
away with that one.
yeah, it really is. But we better catch up, because we don't need no runaways. Oh, God. It's the Runaways. Can't let that fall. It reveals what's next in my pile. So we got here a first pressing, The Runaways' first album.
Yeah.
Of course, opens up with Cherry Bomb. A lot of classics. Of course, they do a cover of Rock and Roll, The Velvet Underground. I don't care if it was fucking dipped. I want to talk about it. Goddamn classic. Covering The Velvet Underground, you got Sandy West, Lita Ford, Joni Jett, and Jackie Fox, of course. Who did it? Mr. McCormick, going 4 for 4, really, because that was the free beat there. So boom, and a late dib, but still a valid dib. Dibs, Mumford and Sons, Wilder Minds to John Benjamin.
You got it, John.
You got a van too.
Yeah.
You ever remember that show? John Benjamin has a van.
I do.
It was a great fucking show.
Let's go back to basics. Look, stop asking me about it. I'm gonna get to it.
Calm down, everybody.
All right.
Calm
Let
down.
me talk
Hold your
about it.
horses.
I don't care that 6 people already did it. No, it's the Christina Aguilera Back to Basics Deluxe Edition. Limited edition. Numbered and out of print.
Long out of print.
Long out of print.
A pretty penny, to say the least.
True. Beautiful. What do you call this? Like folder fold?
It's kind of like an old '78. Like
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like an actual album.
Do you guys buy these We don't buy 78s, but I will buy your Back to Basics, Christina Aguilera. Yeah, just add a real nice piece for that Christina Aguilera fan. She won a Grammy for a song on here.
And was never reissued until quite recently.
No, and it's straight away from her typical pop roots. Went a little bit more jazz, inspired by the Ella Fitzgeralds and the Whatnots and the Have Yous.
I love that version of Ella. Ella and the Whatnots.
Ella and the Whatnots. Christina Aguilera going back to basics.
Well, speaking of jazz, I got some jazz for you.
We didn't even plan that.
We really didn't, but it fucking works out. Let's take it back to 1978's jazz from a little band maybe you heard of recently called Queen. Queen.
Not really.
I was gonna say Queen, but it's jazz from Queen. If you don't know, Queen is fucking hot right now. In fact, if you listened or watched our podcast last night, which was streamed live on Facebook, or the audio version, which will be out soon, we revealed that the #1 selling LP at Darkside Records in 2018 was Queen's Greatest Hits on LP. And so you have to imagine that's really since the movie came out. Fucking numbers turning and burning. So of course, jazz